Hello and welcome to this week's Torah. In this week's Seder, we read about Yaakov Avinu marrying his wives and having his children. And the first 4 children that were born in this week's Seder are Leah's children, Reuven, Shimon, Levi, and Yehuda. Reuven was named Reuven because Leah said, "Look, I finally had a child, and my husband will love me more." Shimon, HaKadosh Baruch Hu heard my voice, he heard my prayers, and he gave me another child. Levi, now I have 3, my husband is going to join me together. And the 4th one, Yehuda, is Hapam Oides Hashem. This time I will give thanks to Hashem. Vatam Oid Miledes, and the Pasuk tells us that at that point, she didn't have any further children. And the question is, why after calling her child Yehuda, did she suddenly not have any children? And some of the Mefarshim explain that Leah was a prophetess, and Leah knew that Yaakov Avinu was going to marry 4 wives, and with those 4 wives he was going to have 12 children. If you have 4 wives and you have 12 children, every wife would be able to have 3 children. Leah now not only had 3, she had 4. And therefore she says, Hapam, this time, Shenatalti Yosem Mechelki, says Rashi, I've taken more than my actual bit that I'm supposed to get. I was only supposed to have 3 and now I have 4. So Vatamad Milenis. Now when you give thanks, she stops. Says the commentators, the reason she stopped at this moment was because if you only give thanks for those things that are extra, and you don't appreciate the basics, then something's missing in your entire appreciation. Leah should have given thanks for the first one, for the second one, for the third one. Instead, those are all saying, my husband's going to be happy. Wow, I'm going to be so close to my husband. 4, I wasn't supposed to have 4. Now you receive a thank you. What, now you receive a thank you? Previously, she didn't need to thank? And that's why Vatama Miledes, because there was something wrong with the way she showed her appreciation. We need to learn from this idea and from this Sedra that showing appreciation is not only showing appreciation for what's extra, not only for the big things in life, showing appreciation for the basics, for the simple things in life, for the things that we almost take for granted but really shouldn't take for granted. That is true appreciation. That is understanding that you owe somebody a debt of gratitude for everything they do for you. Not just the things you didn't expect, but even those things that you expect, and even those things that you would expect to get almost daily. There's no reason why not to thank somebody for it. So the next time your wife makes you supper or your husband makes you supper, the next time you come home and you spend time with your children and you have a nice time, the next time somebody does something nice for you, the next time your colleague treats you properly, which you might expect anyway, say thank you. There's nothing wrong with thanking people for the basics, and it's the other way around. When you appreciate the little things, when you start thanking people even for the basics, that is when you have a chance to understand what gratitude is all about. And that is when you've really learned the lesson of the true gratitude we all need to have. Have a very good Shabbos.